Welcome to the 20 greatest NBA players and legends who shared their thoughts on LeBron James. If you don't know by now, we are doing a 23-part series collection of 23 LeBron James videos in 23 weeks. If you have missed any of the other episodes, there's a playlist link on the top right of your screen and link down below in the description, so be sure to check those videos out. These videos do take a lot of time to edit and piece up all together, so I'd really appreciate if you guys could help me out by hitting that like button. It really goes a long way to supporting the channel, and if you are new and enjoy these types of videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button too. And of course, all video, podcast, clips and highlights are on the screen right now and linked down below in the description, so be sure to check them out in their entireties. And I don't want to keep you guys waiting, so be sure to grab your popcorn, sit back and relax, because here are the 20 greatest NBA players sharing their thoughts on LeBron James.
We have never seen in the NBA a player like LeBron James.
You know, I look at LeBron and what he's done is mind-blowing with what he's had to work with. He's taken every rookie coach he's had to the NBA Finals. So from an educational standpoint and a knowledge base, where did this brain come from? I mean, he's the Einstein of basketball. Because when you look at myself, you look at a Jordan, you look at a Shaq, you know, we had Hall of Fame coaches. That came from somewhere. I look at LeBron James and I go, where'd he get all this? Because he can look at your coach, figure out your defensive scheme. He can look at your substitution pattern. He can read the stat sheet, and then he can, you know, not only read it, but he can dissect it. Then he can come back and put together a game plan, and then he can go out and implement it. And you just don't walk in from high school with no institutional knowledge and dominate a sport for the years that he's dominated. So when you talk about LeBron James, Michael Jordan, I look at from the neck up, not necessarily from the neck down.
So are you saying LeBron is better than Michael Jordan?
I would pick LeBron James.
You would?
Yeah. If I'm trying to build a team. If I'm trying to build a team, I'm going with the brain. Okay? If I got to get 40 points or 50 points, then yeah, I'm taking a Michael Jordan. LeBron James just came in from high school and said, boom, 7 straight finals.
I think LeBron James is the most talented player that I've ever seen, and the reason being, you know, sometimes you hear people make a statement, but they don't back it up with nothing. And let me explain to you.
LeBron is my size or bigger.
About 265, 275, and I would say to do the things that he do, we will never see it again. So all of those haters out there, sit back and enjoy. Every now and then, you see a player come through, and you say, wow.
When you look at what LeBron have done and how long that lasted.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable, so you give that credit, but I will not sit here and tell you, start labeling them.
People don't know how to take them, so they become haters. Haters need to be aware and say, enjoy this guy.
First time he was in the finals was 2007. I wasn't playing basketball. That's crazy to think about. Basically grew up watching him play. Obviously when you're young, you follow kind of the hype. Athletic, can dunk over everybody, you know, guy that goes downhill, he's like a train, you know, bulldoze his way in there, like all that, which when I came in and I understand, you know, the way he operates is, and this guy's like, he's a genius. He knows how to play the game of basketball. For 21 years, he's been extremely consistent. You know, he's always available for his team. You know, does what he does, you know, in order for him to win. It's incredible, man. It's totally incredible, but for me, probably, arguably the best player to ever play this game. If not, some guys might say he's number 2, but other guys, me, might say he's number 1.
The things that he is doing on the court now, I'm a big Michael Jordan guy. I mean, that was my era, but LeBron's making a great argument to be, you know, one of the greatest, if not the greatest.
He's always been a great player, but now he puts those other guys in a position where they can be successful. And he's learned how to help them against all odds. They were down 3-1. No one gave them a chance to win it, and they were able to put it together. But really, it comes down to how much are you willing to sacrifice, right? How much are you willing to put everyone else in a position where they can be successful.
Who's the player that's playing in the NBA today, Elgin Baylor, that could have held his own in the league while you were playing and with the rules that you were playing?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James. I mean, he's like a freak of nature. I mean, this guy, man, he's built like Hercules. I mean, he's 6'8", and I think he weighs like 275 or 280. I mean, he should be out there playing football too. But I mean, he is one heck of an athlete.
Really good to play with. Really great guy. Really great player. If you're open, he gonna get it to you. He gonna get it to you. So that's why, you know, when they talk about LeBron being one of the best ever, I do agree. But you know, the numbers will always be, you know, skewed, whether who's 1, 2, or 3. And it's a great conversation to be in. Like, I wish I was in that GOAT conversation. He gonna have 4 rings. He already passed up Kobe. He already passed up Mike. Now he passed up Kareem. So if that don't make him the greatest basketball player is, I don't know, you know, what we're talking about.
You know, I always say Michael Jordan is the GOAT. You know, if he really surpasses Kareem in the scoring record, I mean, it's I'm sort of running out of arguments for Michael. I mean, what this guy has done has been nothing short of incredible. The longevity, and you know, I always say, you know, being called king at 15 and how he turned out and what he's done for communities where he played and changed so many lives. So he's a very, very special athlete, and I think for now we need to appreciate that watching him and at the level he's playing at.
I mean, this is what it is. I told you, man, I said this earlier, man, this is the changing of the guard of everything we've known the game to be. And this is the first parts of the transition of now Bron being king of the hill.
When we talk about the GOAT, man, he might be the GOAT. I think that right there probably solidified it.
Lord, think about this. Man, he put 40,000. Think about high school, bro. Think how many buckets you not put up. Think about just, though he's gonna have 40,000 points, Pete, in the fucking
That's
NBA,
gonna be
bro.
Crazy.
See, this is what makes him go on top of the list to me. This shit right here. If we talking about shot making, if we talking about ability, if we talking about skill, he in all those conversations. But now you're doing some shit where, yeah, the greatest couldn't even do this. Wilt couldn't do this. Jordan couldn't do this. 38. Man, 38 in the league is really like 45. Lord, you know what's so crazy? He's such a humble kid, such a humble guy. He ain't step on everybody like he could have. Y'all, everybody shut the fuck up. Everybody shut the fuck up. It's over. Ain't nothing to talk about no more, right? Man. Everybody in their lane now.
And for some reason, I don't know why, I think a lot of people don't give him his just due sometime because he's such an incredible player. He's a Swiss Army knife. He does everything. Rebound, passes, block shots, scores the ball. And I think when he leaves the game, I think his legacy will be huge. I think near where Jordan's legacy has been. But this player, someone I admire a lot. I mean, he competes every night. There's not